All right, let's get into the Bananza. It's time to slam. Man, you know what's cool when you still have coffee from like 10 hours ago. I still do. It's probably bad to drink this, right? I'm not actually going to drink it. I'm kidding. All right. Welcome back to Donkey Kong. I feel a little either allergies or some kind of little minimal cold or something that got me pretty like congested. You know what I mean? Someone said, "Did you know that you could give the Rockfellows tumors?" What the hell does that? I mean, sorry. What the fuck does that mean? You can curse now on YouTube. Cursing is now legal on YouTube. Let me try something here because the orange is something. By the way, oh Kryken, thank you for the raid. Always love gaming with Kryken. Kryken is an old friend. And he's younger than I am, and he's still an old friend. It's funny how that works. Throw stuff at them and it sticks to them. Oh, I've seen that. Yeah, I gotcha. So, by the way, Donkey Kong's fur is orange. Watch this. No, it's brown, right? But the more Banandium energy you collect, yes, that's a real thing, the more orange the fur gets. Like when you have a Bananza. Chad, I thought you said throw an object. It's just killing him. Oh, I got it. Watch this, watch. There it is. Oh. Oh wow, that's weird. Wait, what happens in this instance? Oh, that is fucking glitchy. Wait, did I spy a banana?
A banana!
That was just there. Squeak's raid! Hell yeah! Oh man, everyone's so nice to me tonight, and I was such a terrible gamer today. And I didn't even train my own monsters. Squeaks, I owe you a pizza. Or at least a slice. Gormfield best monster. I was pretty happy with Gormfield, to be honest. Gormfield was so shit, but he was hilarious. Squeaks has been playing Donkey Kong, right? I don't know if you're still here, Squeaks. I can't name go Berry in chat. He already beat it? You beat it. Oh shit. Good job. They updated Mario Kart. We should get something going one day. There's like an actual decent update this time apparently. I haven't played it in like a couple weeks, so that might be a fun revisit. The dreaded one day. But yeah. No, I've been really enjoying Donkey Kong. I think it's awesome. I've also been making some cool characters in the 3D model thing. So, it's just been like a really, really good time. That's a lot of people from Germa. Thank you, Germa, for the raid. You guys are the best. Appreciate it. I've been live for like, what, 4 hours? But I really wanted to play more Donkey Kong because it's just really good. I wanted to do that. Okay. Can we pour one out for Gormfield, chat? Do the raid song.
Bet you dreamed about bananas, didn't ya?
Okay, that was the raid song.
Hey, a disc!
Okay. So I'm going to the Eggshell Hotel over here. Got it. I think, Poke and Germa wanted to play Mario Party at some point, too. Jamboree. I don't know if the Switch 2 version or what, but I haven't played that in a while, so... I mean, there's just a million things that we could play. No shortage of games. But, yes, Germa viewers, thanks for being here. I'm a little... I think I have a little cold, or I'm just, like, my allergies are going nuts. So if I sound stuffy, that's why. And if I lost at the Wizard game and Monster Rancher, that's also why. I think we need this. Aww. Oh, we can just do that. Okay. That'll do. I think I get to turn into an ostrich today. That's kind of all I've ever wanted out of Donkey Kong or anything else. This game, like, has a really good dopamine hit loop. Where you just, like, you just see the banana. And it's immediately exciting. And again, you can beat this game with 0 bananas. Like, people are figuring out ways to do that. New, like, skips are being invented constantly. Invented. Found. Discovered. But... I don't know, it's just more fun to get the bananas. They look cool. Where's this go? Oh, okay. My favorite animal buddy in all of the Donkey Kong games was the spider in Donkey Kong Country 2. Not in terms of, like, cuteness, by any means, but in terms of usefulness. Squitter? Spitter? wait, what's the character? Spitter or... Spitter the Quitter. Squitter. It's just fun to use that animal buddy. It, you know, creates little web platforms. It's just kind of fun. Clear out the thorns, thank you. Everyone's trying to make a buck. But in the original game, I think, yeah, Rambi's pretty classic. You kind of can't go wrong with Rambi. But I don't know. Fucking Swordfish and Guard, also a lot of fun. Especially because the water segments aren't really my favorite, but when you get in Guard, it's like way better. Snake is fun. I mean, they're all, honestly, most of the animal buddies are really fun.
Nice one. Great job.
Shortcut. Except Winky. Winky is stinky. Is Winky the frog? That's a shame, too, because I'm like a big frog fan. Winky's fine, they just never made any real challenges for him to deal with.
You got this.
Wouldn't it be cool if this game used animal buddies instead of transforming Donkey Kong into freakish abominations of nature? I thought you said fetish abominations of nature at first. I mean, honestly, yes. It would be cool to harken back to the old DKC games like that. I think it would be a great thing, but no, we gotta have Donkey Kong turn into a zebra. With big fucking, like, ripped muscles.
That was fun.
If you haven't seen... If anyone here has not seen this game at all... This. Wow, okay, I'm just taking lots of damage here. This thing. This abomination of nature. This zebra with bananas for hair. Weird. Everything's bananas. Literally everything in this game is bananas.
Focus.
I'm gonna get over there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, we're good. Well, Vinny, what if I told you Donkey Kong could transform into a donkey? 2 on the nose.
Okay.
Vinny, do you think Donkey Kong smells bad?
Tisk, tisk.
What Pauline said.
Look at your feet,
Oh!
okay? They're covered in mud. You can't just barge in here and track dirt all over the... dirt. Oh, I guess I'm pretty muddy too, huh? Whoopsies. Good night.
Chat member new. Yeah, no, I don't think, I think this is a weird... Why did I read that out loud?
I just know it.
I regret reading that out loud. You ever been to a zoo and you go to, like, the monkey section? I'm just saying. Like, you know the answer to this question. Also, it depends on the iteration of Donkey Kong, because sometimes Donkey Kong is like a civilized monkey. Like, in the cartoon, he can, like, speak. I feel like that version of Donkey Kong's probably, like, you know, pretty hygienic. Why am I still talking about this? I can get up there. Guess I could just do this. Probably better. Yeah, that's good.
There's a banana!
Yes! You're not an ostrich. There's an imposter.
Steady. Hey, a banana!
Fun. You can't break bananas from a distance. I guess that makes sense. Oh, sorry, I just broke your hotel counter. Despite all the turmoil, we're pleased to have you as our esteemed guests. Our general manager is also the elder. I recommend one of the hotel amenities. I'm sure you have something here. We have something here for you to enjoy. For DK, visit the pool. And then you can gaze upon the forest layer from a big window. It's a stunning view, though you must mind your step. But there's a rapscallion who's ruined it. What about for Pauline? Visit the garden. It's a refreshing sanctuary. The staff is quite proud of the cultivation work they've done here. There are even rumors of a secret room hidden somewhere in the garden. I did that twice.
A banana!
Now that you've played for a while, can you say, is the destruction a gimmick or essential to the game? Both. But it's a fun gimmick. It was designed around the destruction and the freedom to do so. And a lot of the stuff, like, there are levels that, or bonus areas, or there's parts of the game where the destruction is the point of the whole thing. And then there's, you know, other areas that are more classic, like Mario, Donkey Kong platforming. But you can't really separate this game from the destruction. But yeah, is it a gimmick? Well, kind of. But it's a fun gimmick, so it's good. Oh no. Another elder. Oh, they're so weird and they're crusty. More visitors from the surface. I'm the manager of this luxurious establishment. I love the overly detailed sneakers. That is the power of the Switch 2. We paid $8,000 for this. Thanks to my skills as a proprietor, the Eggshell Hotel boasts a 10-star hospitality rating. That's a lot of stars. The hotel biz is just my side gig these days. I'm a DJ now. My music career has taken flight. I seek the planet core. I'm afraid we aren't offering trips at this time. The self-proclaimed VIPs from the surface checked in here not long before you. They were a nuisance. we may find ourselves reduced to, dare I say it, 9 stars. Shall I grant you our hotel's finest amenity, the Ostrich Bananza? Ancient record. Huh. Start here. Nice place you got here. At this point, aren't we worse than the villains for destroying their, like, 9-star establishment? Oh, there it is. I feel like there's a cheese here. That is a very easy cheese. Oh. Wait a minute. This is not as easy cheesy as I thought it was. Shit. I don't know why I did that, chat. I don't know why I did that. Oh yeah. No, so there's an easy cheese. Okay, what's going on here is I need a seed. I'm just gonna play the game as intended for now. But yeah, there are a lot of ways to skip stuff in this game. I thought they said meow. No, wrong. Not zebra. No, I mean, like, it's wrong. Affront to God and nature. Is that a pig? Wait, is that one of the pigs from... Hang on a minute. Is that one of the pigs from Donkey Kong Country Returns? It's unclear why this polite porker lived in the jungle, but he always had the chops to help a Kong in need. Also, naughty, beaver. This naughty buck-toothed critter lived in all sorts of places, from jungles to ancient ruins. Sea lily, preserved bug, it's a zinger. They start pretty generic, and then they get more Donkey Kongy. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, that was... I think that was meant to destroy that. Chat, I'm like kind of... I'm kind of worried about the Ostrich transformation. Like, what if it's like so fucking cool and awesome? And you know, what if it's just really weird? We have to find the source of this disgusting purple shit. Though I don't know where that is. Oh, okay, we gotta follow it up here. The hotel's handbook. Greeting guests, a reminder. When visitors first arrive in our lobby, we are to greet them with a warm and sincere welcome, esteemed guest. And yet, I noticed some of the staff have become too casual with their greetings. Howdy, stranger, come on in. No more. Renew your efforts. Greet them with earnest formality, lest the elder greet you with a scolding. And then they hide that notification in the most inconvenient and most difficult to reach spot in the entire hotel. Oh, you didn't see our warning? Well, you're fired. That's that. That was incorrect. Didn't want to do that. Wrong. Wrong. I meant to not shoot out of that particular barrel. Let's see. There it is. Okay, easy enough. No problem.
There's another piece. Oh, yeah.
There's an exit button. I know, I just... You know when, like, you get used to pressing, like, the B button to go back in a video game? And your brain just thinks that's the default, like, go back button? Not really? Alright, well... Fucking... I don't know. Go kick rocks. Trying to have a relatable human moment here, so I can be a relatable streamer to my audience. Oh, there it is. See, I'm also hip and human.
Focus.
Darn it.
You okay?
No?
Hey, a banana!
You know, one of the underappreciated things I haven't really mentioned so much yet are just the, like, hit effects. Like, the visual... Obviously, the sounds are great, too, but... Like, just all the like, little special effects that are happening when you hit things. Especially when you hit things as Big Kong. I say, colloquially. Just, there's like an incredible amount of polish in this game. You really feel like Spider Donkey Kong beating the shit out of everything. Donkey Kong, did you scratch my record? Were you not careful with this on the way back? Stage fright simulator. Someone said this is her third concert. Why is this girl still anxious? Get over it. There's always some nerves. She has to sing a new bizarre Ostrich song. Oh, look at this guy! I hate him! Chat, it's really, really an affront to God and nature. It really is. And I'm so happy it's in the game. Is there a photo mode? Forgot about the photo mode. This can't be real. This is a joke. This is a joke. Like, what's going on here with this thing? God almighty. Fucking weird shit, man. Does DK have a choice in this form? I think his DNA just combines with the DNA of the animal. And because he's a muscly arms like Monkey Man, that they just also become muscly things. That's my headcanon. That's my Donkey Kong lore. I asked if he had a... I hope you enjoyed your stay with us. I eagerly await your next visit. Safe travels. Sorry, this fucking thing has taken the words out of my mouth. Wait, is she gonna say Ostrich over and over and over again? I really hope so.
Since when do ostriches fly?
I'm sorry. I can't stop looking at it. Oh man. Rock on. I was hoping to check out, on the sub-layer below, but found this rather repugnant face blocking the way. Easy. I mean, Mario Odyssey had a lot of different weird transformations, but they were just like the thing that you fought as an enemy, but wearing a Mario hat, like wearing Cappy. So it wasn't so, like, insane. Never forget Wowie Zowie. That's okay. That's a little different. You are correct about that. I think Nintendo's just at a point where they have to, like, they peaked with Raccoon Mario and Tanuki Mario back in the day, so maybe now they're just trying to make up for lost time. You never forget Wowie Zowie. I never forgot the first time I listened to Wowie Zowie, the Pavement album. It's a good album. Sublayer 601. Wait, does this bush have ostrich legs? Weird. Even the fauna looks like ostriches. They must think they're so special that everything looks like an ostrich around them. I want to tell them about the guys that look like zebras everywhere and everything. There's a zebra. See how special they are then. Right?
Great job!
Imagine if everything on Earth was human-like. Well, it would be real weird. Yeah, if, like, fauna and rocks were just already human. Well, I guess Easter Island. But I mean, like, just naturally forming humans. We know Easter Island sorry, yes, that's man-made, that's why it doesn't really count. Yes. If everything was just, like, nature-made human form, rocks, trees, leaves, clouds, we might, I don't know, as humans have, like, some kind of complex that we're the most important things in the world, in the universe even, maybe. Oh god, poison. We are? No, you know who is, chat? You know who is? Jesus. Amen. There's already trees with huge naturals. What?
Time for a break. Welcome, sir, to the Eggshell Hotel. That was my I work at the hotel voice. Was I convincing? People always sound a certain way when they want to make someone feel welcome. I figure I should practice. It might help me with my singing. Now then, Mr. DK, we hope you have a restful stay.
They're being silly. They're being wacky. I was hoping she would say something like, well, that just happened. I don't really feel like I can truly relate to a video game unless the character tells me they know that it's an absurd premise. Three plant spouts. Three plants spout forth the poison. Smash the poison. I think one of the reasons I tend to avoid doing the transformations unless I really need to is because the game has good music and I'm enjoying like the ambience of the sub-levels. And then this crazy shit just plays. And it's good music too, I guess, for what it is. Like, I get what they're going for with it, but I'd rather hear this. This stuff is kind of cool. It reminds me a little bit of like aquatic ambience. It's doing like the David Wise thing of building some ambience, which is nice. Do you remember the Africa level in Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze? That shit had good music. That was really cool. The Savannah. Yeah, that was, it wasn't actually Africa. But yeah. Fucking, that's David Wise, right? That did that one? TF was David Wise. Oh, hey, Liam. It's not like we didn't work on a secret collaboration earlier. But we just played a game together. It's been a busy day for me. I've been playing video games all day. What a life. God, it's so tough. Yeah, take another vacation. Yeah, that would be funny. Updraft fans have been placed in key locations around the forest layer. These are vital for the staff's ease of flight. For those customers who do not have wings, well, they can seem frivolous, so consider this. Speak to these guests, try referring to the fans as dryers instead, clothes, hair. Surely they'll find a use. I do sometimes, though, like, I need to, I can play games for a while, but I've never been the type of gamer that can stream for, like, you know, a full, whole, like, 24-hour marathon. I can't do that. And even that, like, I think my limit when Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild came out, those, I think I did 8 hours or so, like, a little over. And that's my fucking limit for video games, basically. I think I need to, like, give my eyes a rest and just kind of, like look at, like, moving scenery in real life. I'm not saying it's like, oh, woe is me, or anything like that, but I do sometimes... I get a little burnt out. But streaming, one of the reasons I do like streaming as much as I do is it has inspired me. Believe it or not, you might laugh at this if you know my streams, but it has inspired me to actually finish a lot of games I maybe never would have, and to check out stuff that maybe I also wouldn't have. So, like, it's a great encouraging factor. And sometimes I just play a game a little bit, but a lot of times I'm like, okay, I'm actually gonna stick with this because I think the audience and myself would like this. Like, weirdly, I never played Final Fantasy X until I streamed it many, many years ago. And I never finished Final Fantasy VIII and IX until I streamed them because I didn't want them to end. Same for Skies of Arcadia, actually. There's something down there. I guess I have to stop the poison first. Skies of Arcadia deserves a sequel. It does. And I think there's plenty of opportunity for a sequel. Like, the world is interesting enough, they could do a lot with that. A remaster, of course. Yeah, that, like, we were talking about there's some games that you just have to emulate because you can't really play them otherwise. And, you know, unless you find a really expensive copy. And Skies of Arcadia, I think, emulates better now, but for a long-ass time, that game was apparently really tough to emulate, like, accurately. Or a download a really free ISO. Yeah, but that's what I was talking about. Listen, I understand people love their emulation. I do too. Clearly, it's a very easy way to revisit games. A lot of games I've played already, I've had for years. But sometimes that doesn't end up working, or sometimes it turns into years before you get accurate emulation. And the thing is, people are willing to pay, like, it's been proven, for better or worse, people are willing to pay, like, $5, $10, or do their weird subscription service to get some classic games. But yeah, Skies of Arcadia has just been an unfortunate kind of thing, because it came out on the Dreamcast. Became like a cult classic. Came out on the GameCube, which had a bunch of compromises and some good stuff, and then that was the last we've ever heard of it. But there's like a new Vice action figure, or like some like fucking cool like Vice statue that is currently, like, I think it's in pre-order phase. So they haven't forgotten about it completely. We know you want to remaster more, but please buy our third $200 statue. Yeah, seriously. Many visitors complain that, try as they might, they cannot achieve extra height jumps off the rubbery terrain. Execute a dive punch or hold A. That's cute that they tried to make that like a hotel manifest. No? Is that the spider friend I was talking about earlier? Huh. It died? Yeah, sorry. that's what I'm taking from this. Don't worry, the Donkey Kong lore goes hard. I wonder if there are people that count the Zelda cartoon show from the 80s as like official Zelda canon. There's got to be someone out there, right? Like that's like really like purists and like no, that counts. It's the most canon. That's exactly right. You know what's even more canon than that? Captain N, the Game Master, where Mega Man sounds like he's been smoking cigarettes in Atlantic City for 35 years. Simon Belmont is Roche from Final Fantasy VII Remake. Hello, I'm a narcissist. I'm Simon Belmont. You'll love my vampire slaying. You earned it, big boy. Donkey Kong is like 8 tons and is huge. Mother Brain, oh man, Mother Brain is, I talk about this a lot, but Mother Brain in Captain N has the best voice. It's the dude who did Little Shop of Horrors. Some of you may remember my famous Mother Brain impression from Captain N, and I can only say one sentence, and it's not even ever said in the show, so I'm gonna do it. I'm sorry. It's something like, I don't know about you, Captain N! Yeah. Didn't you do that voice for a guy in Super Paper Mario? Probably. Also, good morning, any chat member I may have woken up. But no, that show is the most canonical video game show ever put to celluloid. Easily. Pitt's name is Kid Icarus, even though that's just the name of his game. And he speaks in everything Icus. So when he talks to you, he's like, hello, Icus! It's Captain Icus! That's a disaster, Icus! I kind of miss the time where people that were making this stuff didn't even play the games. No, you don't? I mean, not really. They still don't. Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, the Halo show is a pretty good indication of that. Okay, so here, I don't miss the time, but I'm a little nostalgic for it. Of just the most, like, bonkers, off-the-wall shit. Like, the Mario Brothers Super Show, one of the reasons... I mean, as a kid, that show was just the best, because Mario was on TV, he was in a cartoon. But as I got older, I realized that 95% of the plot lines in that Mario Brothers cartoon were just plot lines from, like, children's books or, like, fairy tales, like Robin Hood. Mad Max, movies, James Bond, Indiana Jones, Star Wars. It was just, like, the most stripped-down versions of all of that stuff, because I don't think they knew what the fuck to do with all of it. Because the games don't really have much other than Save the Princess. So they just did Save the Princess over and over and over again. Actually, that's not true, because the princess helped a lot. Once in a while he had to save her, but most of the time he had to save Spaghetti, or a bunch of toads, or like, I don't know, some people that needed help that were weirdo freaks. She saved him a few times too, I believe. You see, that's kind of cool. But that's also because in Mario 2 you got to play as Peach, so it just like... You know, they established that kind of early, that she was like a playable character and she could do her own shit. And that was happening back in the 80s. Someone said, I liked Mario 2 so much I initially hated Mario 3. Mario 2 is a great game. I never fall for Mario 2 slander. Mario 2 is a classic. Sure, it's Donkey Donkey Picnic. Whatever, who cares? Go back to the... Wait. Egg bomb. I can drop smelly eggs? Oh my god. Oh. That's bad. I feel like ever since Mario Sunshine, Nintendo has been doing like weird psychedelic bonus rooms like this. It's also Mario 64, but that was... they weren't like bonus rooms so much as they were just... that was just the game. Smash Bros. 64. Oh yeah, that one too. But yeah, the very, very specific style of bonus room, you could be a little more specific, and I think Sunshine was the first time I was like consciously aware of a bonus room that was in its own little weird room with like, oh god, with like psychedelic or nostalgic background visuals. Oh, you can just... oh. To me, these levels just feel like Splatoon campaign. I mean, honestly, Splatoon... like, all of Splatoon campaign is this. Not a bad thing? No, not a bad thing at all. I think it works. Splatoon single player, I'm such a huge fan of.
What an adventure! Cool.
I'm very interested to see what they're gonna do with that game that we won't get info on the Nintendo Direct tomorrow. So Nintendo Direct tomorrow, I'm gonna attempt to wake up early for that, but if I don't, then I'm not gonna worry about it, because it's a partner direct. So, I don't know if I can be fucked to wake up that early. Also, sorry to those living in the west coast of the US, because these... Jesus. Oh god, that face. But, yeah, I mean, Silk Song, obviously. I mean, we might actually, you know, speaking of like a Skies of Arcadia thing, there might be something like that to look forward to. Final Fantasy IX Remake, I've lost hope. I no longer believe it exists. I've emotionally accepted that it was maybe something that existed at one point, but it no longer exists. So I'm done.
Hey DK, are you awake? I was just thinking about the Eggshell Hotel. It's so fancy. The furniture looks really nice. Plus, there's a garden and a pool. It makes me feel like I'm a famous guest, basking in eggy luxury. That's a feeling I could get used to. Now then, good sir, the hour has grown late and I must retire. Good night.
Okay.
Wow,
She's retiring from games. She became like Pauline became like the main character for a little while. Still is. Nintendo loves Pauline. But she was gone for like 30 years. Peach is so boring. I mean, you're not really wrong. Do you remember when there was the Peach armpit smelling simulator in the Switch 2 trailer? That was real, right? Like, I didn't imagine that. You showed it on stream and everything. Okay, yeah, okay. Oh, there's a banana in there. No, I don't wish to elaborate further. I mean, most Nintendo stuff is like very, very surface level. It's not like, you know, there's no one expecting like War and Peace levels of like dialogue and literature from a Nintendo game. But I agree that it's nice to have other characters to choose from, and I think Daisy, they could even do more with Daisy. They could do some crazy shit with Daisy. Crazy Daisy, they could call her. Man, just like back in my days when I worked in Newark. LOL, you waste that? I wasted it? Oh, alright. Man, he just beats the shit out of everything. You know what they need, though? They need, like, a Donkey Kong princess. She could be like Donkey Kongette. She could be like the DK version of Peach. That'd be pretty cool. That's Pauline? No. Like a Candy Kong princess kind of thing. They should make her really old, too. What? Seek guidance from the Lord, Vincent. Like I said, if we saw a bunch of stuff that was like naturally formed human shapes in our entire lives, we would perhaps turn on the Lord. Vinny, do you have any interest in the Snake Eater remake? Yeah, I do. I do. I'm hoping it's good. I'll check it out. I know there's going to be some sour grapes about it for both me and Konami if I play it, but, you know, I made my decision. I'm happy that a lot of the original cast is still there, and the original performances are still there. The game seems to be mostly intact. So, I know Kojima's not going to be playing it. He really, really does not want to play it, and I cannot blame him for a moment. Konami did that man dirty. No doubt about it. But yes, I will play the game because I've only ever played MGS3 once, and I miss having a Metal Gear game in my life, and I really want to play it. He doesn't play games anymore, I feel. Who, Kojima?
Ooh, a map.
He's probably... Oh. I wouldn't be surprised if Kojima is just really busy watching movies and making his own shit. That's like whenever Miyamoto said he was playing a game that wasn't a Nintendo game, it was like kind of like jarring almost a little bit. Excellent. I don't know how to get these fellers over. Because if I jump, they kind of die. They cannot be tossed. No.
Steady.
Could just spend a while making a dirt bridge. As, you know, as one tends to do. A very, very slow solution. But it works. I don't know. Do these guys... I forget if they jump or not. Well, now things are probably even more dangerous. I may have made everything worse. Come here, guys. Oh. Yeah. I've made this way worse. It's a very, very small amount of health I have. I kind of just feel bad now. Okay, so... I think... So that disappears. Alright, so...
Okay?
Sorry, can't help. Wood enemy when it spawns? So, it's apples in this game, but DK64, it's melon that gives you health. Peculiar.
Time for a break. Hey, DK. You awake? The thorns here look scary, but the flowers on the same vines are so pretty. How does that old saying go? Every rose has its thorns? Good thing bananas don't have thorns.
Isn't that a song?
It'd be much harder to eat.
Poison's gonna sue.
And not for you,
Or
though.
Whitesnake.
Your appetite
Or
can tackle
one of those
everything, DK.
cock rock bands.
Good night.
I think they're called hair metal. I think that's how they describe them on the television. They don't just say cock rock. When I was younger, I heard the expression cock rock, and I just thought it was like a bird, or like just another use of the word. I didn't realize it meant actually like thrusting pudenda, but it does apparently. Yeah, it does. It's now called dad rock. I don't know. I would appreciate not having like the hair metal and, you know, cock rock lumped in with all the other rock music. There's very, you know, genres are kind of annoying at times, but I want to go this way first because this seemed interesting. But yeah, it's a very different type of rock music. It's like rock about cock, I guess. I'll be Purple Kong. Stylish Purple Kong. I'm the Purple Kong, and I do what I want.
Perfect.
Good enough. Can I get that giant fossil yet? That's what I wanted to test. I might be able to do that. Oh my god. Okay, where is this thing? It is... I don't know. It's like down here? The bouncy area. I'll just head there. Oh, there's also this, too. Oh, wait, no, it's nothing. Like I said, if anyone here is not currently playing this game and just kind of watching my streams of it, and you're new to the streams, perhaps, this game kind of suffers, not even suffers, it benefits, suffers, whatever you want to call it, from the thing that happens when you play a Skyrim, where you just have a goal, and then as you look around, you see like 10 things you want to do. And you just get distracted, and then distracted, and then distracted. And but it's fun, though.
Oh, my teeth. DK, you are awake?
Oh, God.
I'll tell you what happened. But you have to... I saw a piece of that bouncy, rubbery stuff outside. It's kind of pretty, so I picked it up. And when I looked at it up close, I realized it sort of looked like candy. And it smells sweet too, no joke. So I figure I might as well take a bite and see what happens. But the joke's on me. This thing is super rubbery. It can't be chomped. No more eating things off the ground for me. I'll leave that to you, DK.
Donkey Kong could digest that. Especially when he's in ostrich form, because then he becomes like a bird, and he has the, what's that stuff that birds have? Like the small rocks in their throat, in their gullet, to digest food? What is that? The gizzard. They might even be the kings of the gizzard. Gizzard and crop. Yeah, do you think DK gets that when he turns into an ostrich?
Let's go.
Yes, Vinny, they are born with rocks in their throats. They don't have to eat the rocks? Is that why crows are like... They have to eat the rocks, alright, okay. Ow. They swallow small stones to aid in digestion. But wouldn't it be sick if they could grow rocks? There's only one human on Earth who can do that, and his name is Brian Johnson from AC/DC.
Rock! Alright! I'm ready for food!
Alright, Brian, you ready for a little bit of food?
Yeah!
Alright, open up that mouth there, and we'll get you some biddy. I think my brain is turning to gizzard right now, too. Oh, there it is. Still wearing sneakers. Alright, Brian, it's time for the regurgitation.
Yeah!
It's, you know, one of the things about AC/DC that's interesting, I have a couple facts. The first one is Hell's Bells is kind of a song dedicated to Bon Scott, their first singer, which I think is really interesting. You know, they kind of, like, the whole Back in Black album, in a weird way, is a kind of a tribute to him. And the other fact is, do you know when he says, he goes,
Back in black! I hit the sack!
he's talking about his balls. That's a common misconception, because usually when you hit the sack, you're going to sleep. But given AC/DC's lineage of talking about balls, including the song Big Balls, one can assume that hit the sack means that he's literally punching the... I deserve that.
There's a banana!
Huh. There's a banana. Can I get the bouncy stuff on there?
Ready?
I'll just use you real quick. Rubber band. The Donkey Kong noises are outstanding. In all of the forms, really, but especially Ostrich form. I'm really good at walking into thorns. Is there a banan right up here? Pretty sure there's a banan. I saw one. Maybe it was just this. Looked everywhere except at the banana. Really? It was on the ceiling? Oh man, I can't, like, just...
Should we teleport?
Oh, it really is right up there. Whoa! Man, melon deformation graphics are fucking insane.
Should we teleport?
He's not even eating it, the fucker's just punching it. What a waste. I know. Well, he's punching it and then he's getting like some of the stray juice.
This is gonna be a great day. Just know it.
Is this still a hotel? God damn it. As hoteliers, we must never pass our personal stress on to the guests, even if it's our guests who cause us stress. We recommend instead keeping a journal detailing the guest behaviors and peccadillos that annoy you most. Airing your grievances in this way and even sharing these entries with other staff members may bring you relief. And that's a pretty general piece of advice for working at a hotel or in the service industry in general. I mean, you could definitely lose your shit at a customer. You could lose your job, too, but, you know, maybe you don't want that job. Who knows? I used to punch the customers. It brought a lot of relief. I worked at a KB Toys. I worked at a toy store. And, I probably have told the story. I was playing, there's like a, you know, Nerf football or something. And, it was the end of the night. And me and one of my coworkers were, like, tossing this football between, like, the aisles over the shelves. And, you know, it was a slow night. It was pretty much done. The night was, like, kind of coming to an end. And we're just being assholes and tossing this football. And again, it wasn't like, you know, it was like a Nerf football, but it, you know, still. Oh. Still, we shouldn't have been doing that, really, because it just ended up getting kind of weird, because there was someone in the store that we didn't know about, and I threw the football into the next aisle, and I heard, "Ow!" And I hit a customer in the head. Again, it's a little foam football.
One more.
Oh, there's another one.
That was close.
They didn't, you know, they didn't, like, tell my manager or get upset or anything. But they were like, "Be more careful, Sonny Jim." Yeah, man. Yes, I will.
All done.
They should have. Yeah, they probably should have. 24-year-old Vinny sounds like Tucker. I was 17. It's three balloons gone. Best gamer.
Hey, a banana.
Probably not gonna be enough height. For like a little while there, I forgot.
Focus.
Okay, there we go. Maybe? Oh my god. I'm wondering if there's... Oh god, camera. Camera does not know what to do here. I'm wondering if there's a banana in here somewhere. That's not nauseating at all.
Steady.
I thought for sure it would be in here. Did you check above the starting area? You know, I didn't. And there usually is something above the starting area. I should really check that more often. Fucking moron.
A banana.
They love putting shit above entrances and exits, which is kind of classic DKC, so I'll allow it. That chat member is the arbiter of game design. I know what you mean, though. I think the customer should have killed you with the football. It would have taken a very long time unless they tried to suffocate me with it, because it was like a foam Nerf football. That's probably the closest I ever got to killing a customer. And that's one of the only stories I remember, because honestly, it was so goddamn long ago. And it was generally an unremarkable job. I talked about it. I worked during Metroid Prime 1 releasing. And I got a lanyard for it. And I showed the lanyard. It was like, ask me about Metroid Prime and Metroid Fusion. It's like, yeah. Yeah. I was like, this is gonna be great. I work at a place that gives me a Metroid lanyard and I can talk about video games and, like, you know, work at a toy store. It's gonna be fun. And it was fucking awful most of the time, especially during Black Friday. Horrendous 12-hour shift. No thanks. Okay. What was the worst interaction with a customer you ever had at KB? It was that, it was weird. This customer came up to me, he's like, why did you hit me in the head with a football? I really don't remember. I just don't remember, I'm sorry. It's been too long. And it was like stuff that I wouldn't really take home. But, you know, that's, just, you know, this is going back to 2000, what, 3? 2 and 3, so yeah, it was like it was a different time, and the people wanted Tickle Me Elmo. No, Bratz dolls were the big thing at the time when I was working there, so that was the big annoying thing that everyone hated or loved too much. Now it's Labubu's. It's Dubai chocolate Labubu. Yogi Bear Boo Boo. Labubu chocolate. Oh, I see how you're supposed to get that. Convenience store I go to often has counterfeit Labubus. It's weird. It's like, you know, again, to go to Kojima, talking about memes in Metal Gear Solid 2, but things are just, like, weird. The way some things take off, like, it can be the ugliest, weirdest, like, non-thing, and sometimes they just become, like, a thing that you have to have because you have to have it. Less about the quality of the thing and more about the social status of having the thing. Unless it's Tamagotchi, that was actually kind of cool. I mean, Pet Rock is an easy one to go back to and make fun of. Tamagotchi still sick? Bandai Namco is still doing stuff with Tamagotchi. Their stores still have Tamagotchi shit. Source of thorns and poison. I'll take care of that. There's also a Tamagotchi game. Tamagotchi Plaza, I believe it's called. So yeah, that's still going. A lot of Tamagotchi games. I don't think I would actually play that one, but then there's stuff that, you know, actually was collected because of the value that could be associated with it. So obviously Pokemon cards fit into that category. That was like a fucking huge thing from like growing up. And obviously still is, the fact that they're still scalped. But again, it's just people finding ways to turn that into like profit. But that's also how I treated the Star Wars Episode 1 toys. And again, most of you probably have heard this story, but I collected the Star Wars Episode 1 toys, the action figures, because back when Star Wars came out, the original, those things ended up being, like, worth a stupid amount of money later on. So, new Star Wars, my parents, and just people in general, like, in the world, on the internet, kind of started making assumptions that the Star Wars toys were going to be worth a lot of money. So I got all of them, pretty much. Like, if not all, then most. Like, every new series, I got them. I had, like, the weird background characters that were in one scene. I had all the major characters. Yeah, it was bad, but I never opened them. And I wanted to play with them, but I didn't. Because I thought they'll go up in value. They're worth less now. They're actually worth less because of the inflation, and they're not worth a goddamn thing. Hang on. Star Wars Episode 1 action figure original Qui-Gon Jinn. Sealed. Yeah, you can get one for $5.95 right now. Usually $8. Do you know how much I paid for these things? Like $8 in 1999. I lost money, and I didn't even get to play with my toys. But also consider, by then, you know, everyone knew the name Star Wars was, you know, gonna be popular and everything.
This is making the thorn? I'm getting a prickly feeling.
And they mass-produced that shit. What about the C-3PO boner card? I remember that, yeah. C-3PO had kind of an erection in one of his cards.
Steady.
People saying, what the fuck? Alright. Okay. Here we go. C-3PO boner card. I'm going to type exactly that. The infamous 1977 Topps C-3PO error card. Let's see. Yeah. So there you go. There's they call it the error card. And then they got rid of that. Let's see. C-3PO error card worth $250 to $400 potentially. If it's a PSA 10, it goes for $5,000 potentially. Oh yeah, there's one right now on eBay that is $6,700. Probably won't sell for that much. But I don't know if there was ever a satisfactory answer. Chat, was there ever, like, some reason? Because you can watch the movie, you can even get to that frame, and C-3PO does not have that extra golden appendage. So maybe it was like a production still, or something. It was proven to be a trick of the light. Man. Guys around the world finding this out like, oh. Lighting, you say?
Oh, nice.
I don't know what that means, a trick of the light. That's real weird. But also, there was some rumor growing up that card was actually like a prank by someone. Like the person who made the card did that on purpose and added an extra appendage. And then they did another edition where they just airbrushed that out, so they got rid of it. Damn, I needed that. After we notified the hotel staff that we were departing, they surprised us. The full staff of the hotel appeared to extend their thanks and give us a proper send-off. Not only that, the manager who founded the place personally escorted us all the way to the sinkhole. Such hospitality. We have high hopes that the next leg of our journey will be just as luxurious. There are people in chat now debating whether or not the C-3PO card was on purpose. Listen, again, I don't really know what trick of the light means when you're adding like a 10-incher. Like, it's just real weird. It's really weird. It's very, very, like, clear. And I don't know what that could be on the C-3PO costume. I have no idea. But I'm also not an expert on these things. So, you know, maybe there's a documentary about it somewhere on YouTube where they go into full detail. It was clearly a picture of his brother D-3PO. Ah! See, this is the content that people sub for. This is what they want. Abracadabra? Do you think they have to check, like, every language to make sure they're not accidentally, like, including a slur? Oh, man. Oh, there goes my apple juice. Oh, there's melons down here, too. Feels like a Majora's Mask boss. Okay, almost done. Almost got it. I could have got that health earlier. Oh god, the camera. I think the camera's trying to lock onto the boss, but it's like kind of fucking me up.
Look out!
Alright. That was a good boss. Again, so far all the bosses have been fun but pushovers. I hear they get a little bit harder later on in the game. We'll be the judge of that. We as in the people of the planet Earth. De-evolving as we speak. Alright, chat members and chat room. I don't know if there's a distinction between the two, but there could be. I've now been streaming for 6 hours. So I'm going to head off. Usually I stop streaming around 1:30 or so, but I think just because we started so damn early. This is cool and everything, but Pauline should be singing right now. She could sing La Dingu, La Dingu. All right. Well, hey, thanks for watching the stream tonight, everybody. The Monster Rancher stuff was really fun. Always nice to hang out with the lads. I'm really grateful they raided me. Me, the ingrate who doesn't raid anyone anymore. I'm sorry. But, you know, if anyone stayed and fell asleep from Germa or Squeaks or Criken, I hope this wakes you up. I'm gonna make a noise. Okay. Just want to say thanks for stopping by and hanging out. Hope you enjoyed. And for all the people who have been here for years and years, here's a noise for you as well. Ah. DK paint. I don't have any energy left for DK paint. I'm sorry. Or DK artists. We'll have to get that next time. Yeah. Yeah, eat some bananas real quick. Yeah, sure. All right. Hey, chat. Thank you. Take care. Good night. And I'll be live probably tomorrow evening with some shit. I don't know what. We'll figure it out. See what I'm in the mood for. Around the usual time. So, yeah. That will be that, folks. Goodbye. Oh, wait, this is a BRB. Hang on. No, wrong screen. Sorry, everybody. Hang on. I'll fix this.
Looks just like any normal Kirby plush until